What's up guys, Skid Rampage here. So today we have about 30 new Funko Pops coming soon from Marvel, anime, TV shows and movies, and more. So let's check it out. Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. I hope you're having a wonderful day today. So today we have more Funko Pop leaks and rumors to talk about. And these are going to be shared over from a Scarlet Joker, Funko Info, and Pop Homes over on Instagram, so thank you so much to them. Now as stated, today we're going to be going over lots of fun licenses with some really cool exclusives and pops. But before we jump into all that, we do have our question of the day as usual, and that is, do you own a Funko Pop in your collection that has an X on it? And I'm going to go with Chopper here. So a quick disclaimer, guys, I like to put in front of these leaks and rumor news videos is the fact that none of these are officially confirmed until Funko does actually reveal them. So just keep that in mind. There's always a good likelihood that we will see most of these in the future. Alrighty guys, so let's go ahead and start off with Marvel here. So first up, we do have a new 10-inch Hulkbuster. But unfortunately, not what you think. So it is looking like this Hulkbuster 10-inch pop is in fact going to be an exclusive and blacklight. I have no idea who asked for this to be blacklight. Genuinely, if this comes, I don't know who asked for this. It might turn out cool, but I think everybody would much rather have a regular kind of like cool-sized Hulkbuster, because we got the 6-inch pop, you know, it's like this tall, but imagine a 10-inch. That'd be freaking awesome for that character. Now, as far as the exclusive retailer, my best guess would be Target, because they seem to get a lot of the blacklight items, or the Funko Shop. So stay tuned for now, but yeah, this one's definitely a little bit of a bummer because I think we would have all preferred a regular Hulkbuster. Next up here, straight out of the comics, we do have a new Spider-Man eating hot dog exclusive pop, which I thought was kind of funny. I don't know. I have a lot of Spider-Man pops. They've made a lot. They've made some that didn't need to be made, and they've made plenty that are really awesome. This is like right in the middle for me, where it's just kind of funny. And I'm curious how this is going to turn out with Spider-Man holding a hot dog with his mask maybe up like that. I think that would be really neat and added detail for sure. And as you guys may know, I recently did a video where I redid my entire Spider-Man collection, so feel free to check that out if you guys want some tips and tricks on displaying your pops. But yes, recently I made some room, so I do have room for a new Spider-Man eating hot dog pop. Next here, a pretty interesting exclusive from She-Hulk here. We do have Madison King here as an exclusive. So, not really sure who would want her as a pop. Like, honestly, like, I know there's probably a small group of people, but in general, I was really surprised when I saw this. I was like, okay, you know, it's just like, you know, she was a funny character, you know, she had her moments with Wong, so they definitely are a great little comedic duo, but at the same time, I don't see a lot of people buying this. Now our final Marvel pop today is another exclusive, and that is Captain America here with his shield. So this is expected to have a metallic chase variation. Most likely, they're probably going to make his entire body metallic and the shield metallic, if that is my best guess there. Now, no word on exactly which version of Captain America this is, whether it's Age of Ultron, Civil War, Winter Soldier. We're going to have to wait and see on that. Though there is some possible speculation that this could be in fact the Captain America for the card redeemables, talking about Funko's trading cards, the Marvel set. The redeemable is supposed to be a Captain America exclusive, and it was also rumored to have a chase variation to it. So yeah, I don't know. We haven't heard too much about that either, so no real updates there, but it's definitely been past the time limit that they said we would get it, like way over it. I tried to ask Funko, they didn't answer me, so yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's really a surprise though that Funko can't stick to a release date. That's everything for Marvel today. Let me know if you guys want any of those exclusives for your collection. Next up here for FNAF fans, this is a pretty fun little set coming for a 10-year anniversary. So check this out. We do have a Withered Golden Freddy, which, to talk about that for a second, I think that's actually really cool, especially Freddy's in the sitting down, slumped down, kind of broken pose. I think that'd be really awesome. Now, I'm very curious to see what that would do to the value of the original Golden Freddy. Obviously, they're different. One's withered, one isn't, but I'm kind of curious to see if that would make that one go up even more or down. So I'll definitely be watching that for the next trending video once this pop does come out. Now, also on the list included 2 different statues of Freddy and Bonnie, as well as a Golden Freddy statue, which is really great as well. If you can't afford the Golden Freddy pop, this will be a great alternative because usually these statues, I think, are around 50 to 70 bucks or so. versus the Golden Freddy pop being like 200 plus. And the final FNAF item on this list was new mystery minis, which I think is going to make a lot of people very excited. Now, if you combine this new wave with the Security Breach Ruin wave coming later this year, Funko's kind of cooking finally. Moving on for TMNT, we do have a new classic wave here of the Turtles. So included in this, we have Leonardo with a chase variation. No word exactly what that chase will be, but probably him with his weapon or something like that. We also have Donatello, Raphael, Michelangelo, and Slash with Mouser or Muser, however you pronounce that. Sorry, I'm not a huge TMNT person, but yeah, a lot of people seem to be very excited about that Slash character. That's going to be the first pop ever, and it is looking like it's going to be a common, which is even better, so more people can get it. Now, unfortunately, the rest of the wave is just, you know, more variations of Turtles, but I'm sure TMNT fans are probably not complaining. You guys seem to be very diehard, regardless of what they put out. It seems like TMNT fans will buy it. Next year for anime, we do have at least 2 new things. First up, for One Piece, we do have Trafalgar Law with the Gamma Knife as an exclusive. Now, what I'm kind of curious about is exactly which version this is going to be. Is this going to be from Dressrosa when he uses it on Doflamingo, or is this going to be way later on to current, you know, arcs and things like that? Unfortunately, no word on that exactly, but I think it's always cool to have another Trafalgar Law. When I was actually looking this up, I was kind of thinking of like other Law variations we could get, and I would love to see Law maybe without his hat on, showing his hair, because he has like very scruffy hair, which I think would be a cool little variation in the future. Anyways, though, we're getting off track here. Again, a new Trafalgar Law with a Gamma Knife exclusive could be coming later this year. Let me know what you guys think about this one, and it's very possible that this one could end up as a Glow exclusive. Our other possible anime exclusive comes from Attack on Titan, the final season, and that would be Levi Ackerman here. So this is most likely going to be the battle damage Levi, where he does have the eye cover, as well as the stitched up face and body, and then the missing fingers as well. I feel like it's fair for me to speak for a lot of the Attack on Titan fans of pops and things like that, that we don't really need another Levi. Like, this one is a cool variation. Maybe we just didn't need the last one we got, but we have so many Levi pops. Like, we have more Levi's than Aaron, I'm pretty sure, which is just nuts at this point. And it's just like, I'm not saying that this wouldn't be a really cool pop, and maybe I might even add it to my collection. I'm more saying that why won't we focus on other characters, like getting a individual one of Jean or Connie, or I don't know, their names are blanking on me right now, but you get what I mean, like Rhina as well. Like, why won't we get pops of those characters specifically? It literally seems like Funko in their laboratory has 3 buttons: Mikasa, Levi, Aaron. That's it. So yeah, please don't take it as me just hating on Levi and saying that he's not a cool character to be made in pop form. It's just more so I want more of a variety of characters in the Attack on Titan line personally. And that's also the reason why I got rid of a majority of the Attack on Titan line, because they just kept pushing out variants of the same character. Next up here for WWE fans, we have 3 new pops possibly coming, which do include Wolfpack Hogan, The Miz Anniversary, and Diamond Dallas Page there. So, I'm not much of a WWE collector. I have a couple of, you guys actually ask me this a lot if I have any. I do have like 2 or 3 John Cena pops, but they are buried somewhere that I have to find them. So yeah, not a big WWE collector, but let me know if you guys are excited for these. Moving on to more TV shows, we do have Sandman. This show, before we jump to the pop, let me tell you, this is one of the few shows where I could not finish watching it. I was that disturbed. I was that disturbed by this show that I couldn't, it's giving me goosebumps just thinking about it right now. I literally could not finish the show. And normally I can get into like, you know, the creepy and skin crawling kind of like shows like that. This one, it rubbed me and Bailey the wrong way. We could not finish it. Nonetheless though, if you are a fan of the show, we have Funko Pops coming for it, which do include Dream, Lucien, Lucifer, and the Corinthian. Now, funny enough, I did actually really like Dream's character, and depending on how the pop looks like, maybe I might pick it up in the future. But yeah, I just could not finish the show. But let me know what you guys thought about the show. Did you feel creeped out or weirded out by the show? Did you have to turn it off, or were you one of those people that just finished the whole thing? Moving on, for any Percy Jackson fans, from the latest Disney Plus series, we do have 3 pops coming, including Percy, Annabeth, and Grover here. So I'm also kind of curious what everybody thought about this. This is a show that me and Bailey watched and finished. I don't know, I feel like they got a lot of things right. I didn't like specific characters, you know, in it, and like the portrayals, but for the majority, it was better than I thought it was going to be. I started out not really liking it, but towards the end, it did get better. But to say it was like my absolute favorite, I don't think I could say that. But Bailey seemed to really enjoy it. Nonetheless, though, I do believe this line and maybe some exclusives is set to be announced later this month, so stay tuned on that. Next, for Stranger Things, we do have a new Steve Harrington exclusive, which will be Battle Damage, most likely where he is shirtless from that scene. Now, it is possible this could come as a standalone exclusive or maybe part of the next wave of Pops. We're just gonna have to wait and see on that. Moving on, for Star Trek fans, we do have Picard Funko Pops here. So this does include Picard, Raffi, Jack, and 7 of 9. So Star Trek was one of those things where I couldn't really get into the show, but I really, really enjoyed the movies with Chris Pine. I don't know what kind of fan that makes me, and I apologize, but yeah, I really enjoyed those movies. I guess the newer stuff, per se, not the older stuff. Bailey loves all of it, though. She is a big Star Trek fan, and she even has a couple of the Pops, and I actually got her, I think it was for her birthday or anniversary, one of them, where I got her a signed Leonard Nimoy print, which was really awesome, and she was very excited about. So yeah, she loves Star Trek. I'm just kind of like a casual fan of, I know some from the movies, that's about it. Next up, coming from the show The White Lotus, we do have a new Pop ride, including Tanya on the Vespa here. The final Pops we have to talk about today are from the X-Files show, and this does include Dana and Scully, which I thought this was pretty cool, and a lot of fans seem to be very excited about it. Alrighty guys, so those are 30 plus new Funko Pops that we could see later this year. Make sure to let me know in the comments below if you guys saw anything in today's video that you're really excited about. I'm personally excited about the anime and some of the Marvel. Kind of want to check out how those turns out, especially that 10-inch Hulkbuster, because the idea is so freaking cool, and then they're adding the blacklight paint to it, and I'm just so tired of blacklight personally. But yeah, there are a couple things in today's video that I might pick up. With all that being said, though, I'm going to end off the video here by saying a big shout out to all the wonderful Patreon supporters of the channel. You guys are amazing for supporting myself and the channel. If you guys are interested and want to check out the Patreon, the link is down below. We have a Patreon-only Discord where we share a lot of information, news, restocks, updates, links, and more. And lastly, make sure to follow me on all my social medias at Skittle Rampage over on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and my Facebook page so you can stay up to date. All right, love you guys. See you guys in the next one. See you guys later. Bye.